Good morning. Thursday morning. I love Thursdays. Heading now, not to Tel Aviv, but to Hertzliya for back-to-back meetings, marathon of meetings, starting with a friend. This is a statement that you could not have said 10 years ago. A friend who I've actually never sat and met and talked with. So we connected originally, I think, on Instagram. Her name is Bridie Noa Castiel, and a very impressive marketer. We've crossed paths. We've been at weddings together, but we never actually sat and talked shop. So we're doing that this morning. Then I'm meeting my insurance agent, followed by a lunch meeting and meat and wine with Icon, an interesting organization in, I guess, Silicon Valley, Israel. And I don't know very much about it, but I've been hearing a lot about this brand and the organization for a long time. I'm meeting with Nirit Tamir. That was an interesting introduction. And again, no agenda, just kind of get to know each other, hear about her work and tell her about mine and see if there's synergy. And then I have a call this afternoon with an individual who is widely regarded as the founder or one of the founders of Silicon Valley. I was unaware of this person's work before. Jerry Colonna. I Googled him after the introduction came from a friend, Yehuda Friedman, and the guy is legitimately one of the founders of Silicon Valley. So we're speaking later this afternoon. So all in all, pretty geeky, pretty awesome day, and a pretty fantastic way to end the week. Let's do this. I made it to Herzliya, a city I've been to thousands of times, and yet I have absolutely no idea where I am right now. I've never been to this part of the city, which always amazes me, being how this company is basically microscopic. I'm discovering new places all the time. So trying to find this cafe. All I need, caffeination. Also, my birthday is in November. Just saying, totally different area of Herzliya, but I found a cafe right here. Sitting on a bench in the middle of Herzliya in a place I've actually never been before. What is this area called?
How is that even possible?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
This is actual Herzliya.
I've been in Herzliya.
You've been to Herzliya. This is actual
Herzliya Pituach. So this is the real Herzliya.
Yeah.
It was very good coffee, no?
It was good.
I liked it.
I've had better, but it was good.
Okay, all right. Well, fine. And all right, be that way. Really? Where's good coffee? Give me a tip. Give me a coffee tip.
At my house, Nespresso, all the way.
Well, then you gotta invite me to have espresso.
Okay, done.
I've become a coffee snob in my old age. Okay, so I feel like we've been connected virtually, I don't know, probably by now a couple of years.
Yep.
Like I've been following, I think we have a lot of mutual friends, people that I really, really like. David,
Yep.
Feldman from Deloitte,
Yep.
and Lauren, who I
Yep.
love. Lauren's amazing.
Lauren is
And I'm so happy for her.
Star of Tel Aviv.
Yeah, like this woman came self-made and now she's an engineer, data engineer. What is she at
Yeah,
Facebook?
she's a data engineer at Facebook.
Oh my God, amazing. She's a rock star.
Many other talents.
Gotta have a cup of coffee with her.
Yes.
That's like
We
been
need
way
to
too
do a
long.
group coffee.
Let's do that
at my
for
house.
sure. Awesome. Okay, so like the only time, we met twice in real life. One was at Content Israel.
Yep.
And somehow I keep forgetting that. I don't know why. And
It's
I
okay. It
apologize.
was super brief. I forget
Okay,
it.
and then we met at a wedding, which totally doesn't count.
Right.
You started talking today, and like you off the bat gave me at least like 2 or 3 surprises that I didn't even know about you. For starters, where are you from?
I'm from Cambridge, England.
Like,
Spot the accent.
Yeah. So now, like I'm saying, like I never actually heard the accent before, and I'm like I didn't even know. I just assumed you were American. Also,
I'm a little bit of a chameleon. Like I just adopt who I'm speaking to.
nice. Also, your first name?
Bridie.
Bridie. So it's Bridie.
Yes.
So I was like, Bridie. I didn't know how to.
People are dyslexic with the R and the I. People are like, oh,
Yeah.
it's Birdie. I'm like, no, it's Bridie.
Yeah, I never. Have you ever heard that name anywhere else? Like, no one I know has that name.
No, it's Irish.
Okay, it's Irish. So, and your mom's Irish, you said?
No, but like the rest of the family, a couple of generations back, is all like Celtic.
I feel like Ireland's a very interesting place culturally speaking, but now this is my ADD being all over the place. Okay, so let's just give me your elevator. Like, what's your deal? What's your story? You've been in Israel how long? What do you do? What's your deal? Talk to me.
I've been here 5 years. I am a freelance marketing consultant, and I like to keep balance in my life. So I like to work on things that I'm really passionate about, and otherwise I like to be at home doing things that I really enjoy.
Oh, and you had a baby 3 months ago. That's
Oh yeah, no, I
important.
did have a baby 3 months ago.
Which is
That's a real
bonkers.
thing.
Like amazing and impressive that you're here right now. But
He's
okay.
a human, apparently. I don't know how that happened. There's a real human in my house.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I'm gonna give you some unsolicited advice right now.
Please do.
I think we should call you something else.
Okay.
Instead of a freelance marketing consultant, I think we should call you something else. Why? This woman's fascinated by my camera.
Yeah.
כן, זה מצלמה. כן,
on
אני
TV.
מראיין אותה עכשיו.
מה?
אני באמצע לראיין אותה עכשיו. רוצה להיות? להגיד שלום?
Hi.
So I feel like, as
That's the real Herzliya.
Yeah, there you go.
This is why
So
you never came.
feel like I'm trying to give an example. Like I feel like, in Judaism there's this thing called Nirit Tamir, right? Where I won't go into a non-kosher McDonald's even to go to the bathroom because someone else might see me and be like, oh, it's kosher.
Right.
I feel like when you say freelance marketing consultant, most of the people you're speaking to automatically, by instinct, like rolls their eyes and thinks you're like not like bringing tremendous value to companies,
right.
which you are. I feel like we have to come up with a better title.
I agree.
I have the same problem, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, I genuinely don't like calling myself a consultant, and I call myself an advisor because to me, consultant just sounds like I come in, do my thing, and like I don't know. We have to figure out a title. We'll do it in our meeting 2.0.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, like freelance marketing consultant doesn't do you justice, in my humble opinion. So I'll just tell you that. Okay. So like talk to me about like, even though you're super young, you've done a lot in your career. Like what? Give me the timeline here in terms of what you've done.
Okay, I've worked with a number of different companies like B2B, Android applications, brick and mortar stores, local stores that have zero online presence.
I didn't know that.
For all of them,
That's awesome.
There you go. And for all of them, I've really been like instrumental in helping them figure out what the hell social media means to them.
Right.
My focus really has been on social media in the past because people really feel overwhelmed by it.
Yeah. And they're told that they need to leverage it. They're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
We need to do it. We need to be putting content. We need to be putting pictures of our coffee online. All of that. Right. We don't know why. We don't know how. I don't want to do it.
Right.
And they need somebody to come and handhold them a little bit into understanding the concept.
All I'm saying is, us two marketers failed miserably at taking pictures of our coffee this morning.
Right.
Why do we take pictures of our coffee? What's wrong with us?
I never take pictures. I'm so bad.
I take pictures of everything.
He's the good one.
I take pictures of everything. It's ridiculous. Okay, so bottom line is, you started, let's call it, or your passion, let's say, is social media, but beyond that, you do a lot more. Like some of the things you mentioned is like website optimization.
Right. So the problem with small businesses that I've worked with in the past is usually that now we need to do social media marketing. This is the buzz that they've all heard about, and this is the thing that they go out to purchase. This is the advice that they're seeking. Right. But actually, their whole system sucks. Like their website is not going to convert. Their whole brand, their logo sucks, or it doesn't convey. They haven't thought about their message at all. So their whole they don't have all of the foundation steps to even leverage social media marketing.
Exactly.
So I tend to drill deeper into that and start telling them all a million things that they need to.
So they can use social, they can drive traffic, but the traffic's not converting. What are you doing it for?
Right, and then they tend to turn around to me and go hey, what you're doing isn't working, and I'm like, well, that's because of A, B, C, and D, and you really need to fix these aspects.
Okay, so let me ask you a question now. If someone's watching this and they're like, I would love to pick your brain about this world, all the things you just mentioned and more. Yeah. And maybe even engage, you and work with you in some capacity.
Okay.
What is the best place/platform to reach out and to contact you? Whoa! Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I've come to the conclusion that in Israel, horns are on by default. Like in America, you don't in America, you don't hear that. That is so obnoxious.
I know. Same in England. You never beat with somebody ever.
It's unbelievable. Okay, so if someone wants to reach out to you, is email the best, or should they just Instagram or what?
Honestly, I'm mostly on Instagram. I'm on Facebook all day long. Email is fine, but I'm basically everywhere. So you could just.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Bridie Castiel.
BRID.
ZCASTIEL.
Joseph, put it right there, baby. All right, follow her on Instagram. Shoot her a message. Say you saw her on the vlog. Yeah. Do you want to give your email address? Or you'd rather not. You can say no. Yeah. What's your email?
Bridie BRIDIE at BSocialMedia, which is BESocialmedia.co.
Is that your domain?
Yeah.
It's a cool domain.
Yeah.
That is a cool domain. I like that. Very, very cool. Well, listen, it shouldn't have taken us this long to meet, and it won't take us long to meet our second. My phone is. By the way, I don't know what is going on my phone this morning.
It might be me.
Buzzing off the hook. What do you mean? No, it's like buzzing. Yeah, we'll meet again because we literally just touched the surface today. We have a lot of things we need to talk about. But bottom line is, it's a cool story. You seem to be doing good work, from where I could tell in terms of Instagram. You have good engagement, bonkers numbers. And beyond till our next meeting, if there's anything I can do to help you win, just let me know and we'll make it happen. Yep. And next time we'll go to your favorite coffee place. By you, we'll have a group. We'll have a group hangout at your place.
Absolutely. Let's
awesome.
do it.
All right, fantastic. We're at my next meeting. Thank you. You were showing me this place of Hertzliya. I've never been here before. I love it.
Don't come again. You get weird people on camera.
Modern day miracle. Parking in Hertzliya, right there. Microsoft's right here. Meat and Wine, where I'm eating lunch, is right there. You do not get parking in Hertzliya like that. It doesn't happen. Unbelievable. There's a God. Going to meet my insurance agent right now, Jack Devash. And then lunch here at Meat and Wine. One of my favorite steak places here in Hertzliya. I haven't been there in a long time. But Hertzliya in general is amazing. Here, there's Microsoft over there. Also, Herzliya has beautiful cars all over the place. There's a Porsche dealership over there, but there is a showroom that has wildly exotic cars on display, which I'm about to pass by. I've seen Lamborghinis there. I've seen Aston Martins there. I've seen Maybachs there. Let's see what they have today. You know when you ignore this guy, there's something special on the other side. Like 80% of the country's VCs are in these buildings. The Ackerstein Towers. Everyone's here. Now heading to Meat and Wine. We are finishing up what was a delicious. How was that steak?
Great.
Oh my gosh. So Meat and Wine. I haven't been here in a really long time. The food there is ridiculous. I did take a picture actually. Maybe I'll put Joseph, put the picture there of my spare ribs. All right. So, you know, there's many signs I would say that one can know about an ecosystem that it's maturing. One of them is impact. When an ecosystem is having really deep impact on the world, you know, it's not just like startup nation, it's much bigger than just startup nation. But another one is when there's already second tiers of services that are built upon an ecosystem. What do I mean by that? When there's so much Israeli tech that there's a need for things like Icon, which is, I'll let you talk about it in a second, but basically it is the interface between Israeli tech and Silicon Valley. How's that?
Yeah, it's the bridge.
It's the bridge. I love it. Who are you? What's your name?
So I'm Nirit Tamir, and I'm the Israel manager at Icon. It's Israel Collaboration Network.
Oh, I didn't realize that was what it stood for.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay. What's the website, by the way?
IconSV.org.
Love it. Okay, IconSV.org. What is Icon? What does it mean? What do you do? How does it work? Talk to me.
Okay, so Icon is a non-profit that helps Israeli startups make their network in the Silicon Valley ecosystem, and actually we aim to help them establish their network and then get feedback to their product.
But like at the highest levels, though.
Yeah,
highest
top tier VCs, top tier investors, top tier corporate executives.
I mean, some of the names you threw out today, just what we were saying. Some of the names: Oren Zev, Andreessen Horowitz. It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that. Now I have to ask you a question. Did you ever live in America yourself? Did you live?
No.
How do you have such good English?
From here?
From like TV or something?
Yeah, I guess.
You sound totally
Not
American.
such a good English.
No, you sound fine. You sound totally American, like good accent and everything.
Thank you.
You know, there's a comedian named Elon Gold. He happens to be Jewish, and he talks a lot about accents. And he says every accent has a certain issue with one letter, right? What does he mean? He says like this. He goes with Brits. He says they have an issue with T. Sometimes, yo, it's cooking, good looking. He says that the Brits sometimes they emphasize the T, and sometimes the T disappears. It's like they don't even matter. The T disappeared, right? They have an issue. Come back here, say hello. What is this? So you gotta take a picture? Taking a paparazzi? Paparazzi. What's going on, man? You good?
I'm okay.
Cool. We're in the middle of an interview, but sure, keep bothering me, man. How come you don't take care of me in the restaurant? What's wrong with you? That's true. All right. Good save, good save. Anyway, so he says about Israelis, they have an issue with the letter M. They put M between every other word. M, I want to M. You didn't do any M, so we're good.
Yay.
Okay. No, okay, but you have very good English. Okay, so Icon basically takes top entrepreneurs in Israel that are building cool and impressive tech that has, let's call it business applications with the movers and shakers in Silicon Valley.
Exactly.
And you take how many startups on each one of these delegations?
Well, we have already about 60 startups
that have gone through the Icon. How many rounds has that been? How many times have you done it?
We now have applications to 7 batch.
Wow.
So already 6 batch have been there.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so
amazing.
6 batches, 60 companies around, and how long is each trip?
It's 2 weeks boot camp.
Wow.
That we actually take you by the hand and meet everybody.
Can I come? Can I come even though I'm at a startup? Just kidding.
I'll check.
Listen, so who's the founders of Icon? Who founded it?
Yasmin Lukatz. She's the founder.
I think 300 people told me I have to meet Yasmin.
Yeah, you should.
Yasmin, if you're watching, we're having coffee. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like 300 people. Like literally 300 people have said to me she is a powerhouse of like unbelievable proportions.
Yeah,
so I really do hope I get to meet
amazing.
her. And
it's important to mention that Yasmin funded it together with all of our steering committee, which are some of those persons that we mentioned.
Amazing.
Like Oren Zev and Hagi Schwarzman.
And you said other names. I'm trying to remember who. Oh, Zohar, right? You say Zohar was involved?
Yeah, he's a mentor in our program.
Amazing. It's amazing. I'm kind of offended you didn't ask me to be a mentor.
Well, maybe you will.
I'm going to cry. Okay, wait. So there was something else that I wanted to ask you just now. I don't remember what it is. So you bring these guys for 2 weeks, and it's 60 companies have gone through it, and it's 2 weeks of like basically meetings with like the top shakers in Silicon Valley, correct?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, so here's the thing I wanted to ask you. This is a non-profit. You take nothing from these companies.
Exactly. In all that we do, we take nothing.
So
except
why?
the SV101 is only cost.
They pay for their trip. I mean,
Yeah.
but why do you do it then?
We want to pay it forward.
Love it. So
Help Israeli startups.
love it. So an entire organization to provide as much value to the ecosystem as possible.
Exactly.
And as you said, and as I've heard from many people, Yasmin can literally get to literally to anyone. She's an absolute powerhouse with real authentic relationships, which I cannot emphasize enough. I built my whole career on that. She's not selling anything. She's just building authentic. People trust her, and that she has the ability to access anyone. And I love it. So the way I view it, I think I'm like just this random dude who at small scale is doing what I'm doing. I feel like I'm you on a lower level. That's what I think. Icon is Hillel.
I don't think you're really lower level.
I think Icon is Hillel at scale. How about that? Anyway, listen, this was a lot of fun. I don't know why it took us so long to meet.
Exactly.
Shout out to who introduced us?
Michal
from
Shopfly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her and her husband, right? They're founders?
Yeah,
I think?
they're
Right.
both
I
co-founders.
think I'm having lunch with them next week. But listen, I'm very happy she introduced us. We started the meeting not knowing context. Because Michal just made an intro. She didn't tell me why. I just went into this meeting we have to meet. I know all about Icon. I didn't know why we were meeting. Very happy we did, so thank you for that intro.
Thank you.
And I'm going to say it again, even though you know it, but I'm going to say it again. Anything I can do to help you win at all, our goals are completely aligned. 100% aligned. I built my entire career on helping these companies scale and get to Silicon Valley. That's what you guys do at scale. So anything I can do to help you win in any way, shape, or form, you know where to find me.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was fantastic to meet. We're going to do it again soon.
I sure do.
Have an amazing rest of your day.
Thanks.
Made it home. Was a phenomenal day and a fantastic week. Next week, I have some ridiculously incredible meetings lined up. And then, in a couple of weeks from now, heading to Vienna to give a talk about innovation and entrepreneurship. Never been? That's going to be exciting. And a couple of more trips planned in the near future. More on that soon. See you next week.